Yo. Hey guys, this is Ash here from the Network Studios. Oh god. Pardon me just a sec. Okay, I apologise about that, guys. I had to go and blow my nose really quickly. It kind of came on. Welcome to a stream on Share Factory. This is about Park Drive Classics and what Park Drive Classics is. So if you don't know what Park Drive Classics is basically what I'm going to be doing every now and again. Well, not every now and again. It's going to be more regular than every now and again. But it's not going to be like every day. But it's going to be regular, like maybe 2-3 times a week. And I'm going to upload classic scenes from Park Drive earlier episodes. So, for example, like episodes from like 1 up to episode 10. They're kind of classed as classic episodes now because they were like in the past, they were like last year, and they're very much quite old now, and there's characters in there what necessarily aren't in Park Drive now. And what I want to do is just do like a little bit of a memory of them scenes, if you get me. So I put one up yesterday, which I believe was from episode 12, which was still last year. Episode 28, as a matter of fact, was the beginning of 2017, and this was when Martin had to admit to Noreen that Steve tried to kill himself. This was the day after Shirley's funeral, and basically Steve Woods had tried to stab himself with a knife to kill him, but he didn't manage to succeed. He stabbed the knife into him, but he was only like wounded and injured, and just like kind of hurt in a corner from the stab wound. And in other words, Martin got to him, kind of, I guess, like all in good time. And what basically happens is this is the scene after they come out of the hospital, after Steve Woods comes out of the hospital with Martin, and Martin's coming back home. He's kind of muttering to himself, why does Steve have to do that? And then Noreen overhears him on the stairs, and in the end he has to give in and say what Steve does, and Noreen's devastated because Noreen's kind of a nice character, had a lot of respect for Steve Woods' mum at the time, well, still does, and had a lot of respect for Steve and wanted to help Steve get through it. So it was just a classic episode. There was like, there was nothing more, there was nothing more, different than other than it was a classic episode. There was nothing more that I could have, it's what it is. This is what Park Drive Classics is. It's basically, like I say, it's basically showing like scenes, just scenes, not full episodes, just odd scenes from picked out classic episodes from the past of Park Drive, and showing like different characters and stuff like that. And I'm also going to be doing first appearances as well. I'm also going to be starting another series where it shows like people's first scenes in Park Drive. So like some of them will go right back to episode 1. Some of them will go a little bit more than episode 1. And we'll basically just be getting like the characters' first appearances into Park Drive. Now when I do this, there has been odd characters what have basically been like not in Park Drive that long. There's like certain characters which I'm not going to do a voice for, sorry, what I'm not going to do a first appearance for. For example, I think one episode I did a voice for a person at the reception desk in the sports centre, but I only ever kind of used him in that one episode. He never really, I guess you could say, properly came into, you know, yeah, you know, so yeah. So yeah, guys. You know, that's pretty much what goes down. You know. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much what Park Drive Classics is. But there is a slight issue with this. What I'll show you. So we'll go ahead and make a new Park Drive Classics. Well, actually, we can actually go ahead and use the old one just by taking that out, and then we can put another clip back in. But I had to delete some clips for storage, and some of them were very, very early Park Drive clips. And unfortunately, I don't have the very, very early Park Drive clips. God knows what that is. Network Studios. Well, this is Ash here from the Network Studios. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about a brand new series idea that I kind of thought of this afternoon. Now, I spoke to you guys on the channel a while ago about wanting to start a podcast. Oh, I know what that is. Yeah, don't matter about that. But yeah, guys, I literally have a don't have all the Park Drive scenes from like ages ago, like episode 1. So I need to get them videos off of YouTube. Like, keep them on the channel, obviously, but I need to get them off of YouTube, if that makes sense. I need to make sure that then I can get them on here by USB, and then I can go ahead and obviously trim the storyline, trim the scenes down to the ones what I want, which basically, you can see here. Bring these nibbles. You can see here, we're getting a bit, older. This is like episode 50-ish. But I'm talking like, when I'm thinking of classics, I'm kind of talking more like episode, sort of like episode 20. Is as far back as I'm really going. Sort of around, episode 20 to sort of 25. Because I don't want to obviously go ahead and I don't want to go ahead and what was I going to say? I don't want to like do them like too near. Like, obviously in time episode 30 and stuff will become a classic, because obviously it'll get further away, but as of right now I don't class it as a classic. You've got for the kitchen floor, so yeah, you see there's all of this, all of these are like pretty older scenes. But we don't have loads of old scenes. Like, this is the one I used for Martin Love. And you can see there, like, that's pretty much it. That's the last one I have. This is the last one I have. And it's basically 2 coppers running on the day of Shirley's death. And then literally from there on, there's literally no other scenes until round Shirley's funeral. So there's the whole 8, 9, 10 to kind of like go off of, which we don't really have. So basically we don't. So basically, on here we don't have episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The first actual proper scenes we have, you know, sort of like episode 12. So I need to get some of the earlier ones and stuff like that. But you know, we can do some of these. These are completely fine.
Ooh, it's freezing in here.
So a really old Steve Wood scene.
This could be who I was waiting for.
Yo, Paul. Hi. Dude, I was just wondering when you were gonna make a start on the work at the house.
Later today.
Later today. And
Get some measurements up and that, and then I might have another builder with me.
Oh, okay. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, dude. I really appreciate you just turning up at the beginning of the funeral. I know you couldn't stay the whole time, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's right, mate. No
You
worries.
know, it means a lot, and I've been going. Yeah, that's. I think that's in the sports hall. This is what I was on about with the vicar. Oh, I've finished my gym session now, sexy lifeguard. Do I need to sign out? Yep, you do. If you'd just like to sign here. Yeah. There we go.
Oh, I can't believe I have this. It's mental. Ah, that's a lovely row.
Oh, Billy love. Hello.
Hello, Noreen.
How you doing? How's my favourite grandson doing, love?
Good, Noreen. Can I have a snuggle?
Yes, love. I've got some money in my pocket. If you wanna buy some sweeties, love.
Okay, let me look around.
You see.
Oh, can I have some Skittles, Noreen?
Yes, love, as long as they aren't too expensive, I'll get you some Skittles.
Nah, they're only £1. I can't believe I got up about 7:30 this morning because I have to commentate. I can't believe I have this car. Dude, well, my birthday's tomorrow, so I'm kind of excited. I can't believe I have this car. Give it a old scrub. Oh, hi Billy. Hi there. Look, this is my new car I got. Noble RS. What you think? I love it, Dad, but it's only a two-seater. How are we gonna fit in? Oh, don't worry. We have the old yellow car stored in the garage if we're ever going on trips. Would you like it? I love it, Dad. Does that mean you got your money? Yes, yes, Billy. We've got our money. Now I can get you treats and stuff. We're back. Back to good times, Billy. But listen, Billy, here, I won't be around, on your birthday. What? Oh, Dad! Oh, come on! I'm sorry, I have to commentate on the football match. Billy, you know we need to bet most money possible in these situations. I know. Here, listen, I'll make it up to you the following day. I'll take you to Central Los Angeles, yeah? And I'll give you £100 to spend on what you want. Oh, thanks, Dad! I love it! And don't worry, I also have your present that I'll give you on the morning. It'll be waiting for you somewhere in the house. You're gonna have to find it on Friday morning on your birthday. Thank you, Dad! I'm inside now to practice my shooting. Thank you! Alright, no problem, Billy. You get to it. You have a match tomorrow. Alright, let's start cleaning this.
Oh, let's go and see if I can give Billy his
Oh, I can't believe I have this. It's mental. Look at me sitting in this. Oh, I can't believe I have this. It's mental. Look at me sitting in this.
Martin, love.
Hello, Noreen. Look at my cow.
Come out here. I want to have a word with you.
What, Mum?
So first of all, where did you get the money for the car? You know we've been struggling lately, and this is not the only thing I've come to speak to you about. I'm not very happy with you today, Martin's son. Shame on you.
Mom, you know the commentators. We get paid a decent amount, and our allowance comes in every 7 months.
I don't care what you do. I barely struggle to buy a newspaper a week, and you're swanning off to fancy cars while telling your son that Shirley's moved to Australia when you know fair well she's round the corner in the cemetery.
Well, Mum. First thing is, the reason why we're getting not so good with money is because I get my paycheck every 7 months. And with Billy, I didn't want to devastate him. Mom, he's 7 years old. And Shirley was the world to him.
He needs to know the truth, love. You know, I was gonna
It's his birthday in 2 days, Mom. I don't want to wreck it for him.
I was gonna tell him today until he told me what you'd said. Good job I didn't say, or I'd have broke his little heart. I thought
That's
you.
what I didn't want to do.
I thought
so
you.
You're speaking of your words, young.
I told you to have a good word with him and tell him everything, and you said you were. You've told Lisa about it.
That's because Lisa's 9. She can handle it a bit better. We all know Billy. If he goddamn slips, he'll be ball over it.
And what if she slips, love? What then?
She's tough. Lisa is. She plays rugby. Even though you mightn't think so, she really does. She's a tough yoke.
You know what? I'm going back home. You can swan about in your car and lie to your kids, but I won't have it.
Well, Mom,
You hear me,
I've had
son?
enough of you controlling my life. I've had enough of you.
Oh,
no, I
that's-
can buy what I can buy what I want. They're my kids, not yours. At the end of the day, it's my decision.
Well, next
Stop
time.
bossing me around
Well,
like
next
I'm
time
12.
you want someone to babysit, you can go and look elsewhere.
Oh
If
yeah,
they're
so you're gonna punish the kids now? Is that what you want?
If they're your kids, you'll stop wasting your money on fancy cars and look after them.
Yeah, just go away, Mum.
I'm going home.